Now to a touching update about a community rallying behind a well-known man who is blind in Royal Oak. In September, we told you about the 72-year-old man, known by many for selling pencils at 13 Mile and Woodward for decades. Frank was not able to afford the motel that he was living at anymore and was in need of help. Well, hundreds of you answered the call, reaching out to help. 7 News Detroit reporter Sarah Michaels met with Frank today and tells us how his life has been turned around by the generosity of strangers.
And then right this way, Frank. How long have you been here now?
Since October 5th.
Wow, have things changed for 72-year-old Frank Sawicki? About 2 months ago, we interviewed him outside a motel in Royal Oak. He was desperately in need of housing. Right now, we're walking into his own studio apartment.
This is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
What were you hearing from people?
That they want to help me with donations and whatever they could do, you know.
Frank has been blind since birth and was recognized in our story by thousands for selling pencils here at 13 Mile and Woodward Avenue for decades. We all found out that he was in need of housing because of this Royal Oak woman.
Hi, my name is Jillian Ripper.
Jillian was also a stranger to Frank. She recognized him on a street corner in September, and she asked him if he needed help. After learning that he was in need of housing, she created this GoFundMe, hoping to find a long-term solution for him. We included it all in our September story.
It was a lot. Hundreds of people responded.
Including Dan Phillips with American House. Co-workers sent him Frank's story.
I also got an email from our CEO, Dale Wachowski, and his wife had seen your news story and decided that we needed to help Frank out.
Which leads us back to today. Dan went to meet Frank. Then, with Jillian and the GoFundMe's help, American House offered Frank this apartment at a rate that he will be able to afford for the rest of his life. It even includes the daily care that he needs, like check-ins from a nurse, meals, and housekeeping.
When I first met him, when he was in the motel, I would always make sure that he, got dinner or ate that day. Now I don't have to worry about that.
Were you surprised about how many people have gotten to know you over the years?
Oh, yes, I was.
Yeah? What did you think of that?
That was good.
Jillian and other strangers to Frank are now his friends.
Well, she does take me out, or she takes me to the doctor if I need to go.
Do you want to go get some lunch today?
Yeah.
And because of it, Frank's entire life has changed. One thing does remain the same. He still loves selling pencils at Woodward and 13.
All of this started because you are a person who wanted to help a complete stranger. What do you think the message is there?
Just literally treat people the way that you want to be treated. Just care.
I want to thank them very much.
Frank is fortunate to have many new friends in his life, but he tells me he is still looking for a friend to take him to church on Sundays. If you would like to get in touch with him, I've put Jillian's contact information with this story on our website. In West Bloomfield, Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
We love to see that Frank is thriving. Thanks so much, Sarah.